Okay, I guess I'm ready.
We're going. We're live.
Nice, welcome back.
We're ugly.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm ugly.
Viewership drops off from like the 16 or whatever you had to nothing.
Probably.
Sorry, I got banned on Patreon.
Yeah. We can start with the Patreon censorship if you would like to talk about that, since you just brought it
I
up.
didn't even get the chance to announce the Patreon because I wanted to have it set up and with content first before we said anything about it. But so I guess to go from the start, I wanted to make a Patreon for the podcast in case people wanted to support us, right?
Yeah.
For whatever reason, I don't know why they would, but in the off chance they want to throw us like $1 or $2, sure. And so I set up the account. I leave it alone for a bit because I was just lazy and I didn't feel like messing with it or whatever. I didn't want to do anything until we had stuff on it. And then I try to log into it again, and I can't. It won't let me in. So I email support. And I'm like, I can't get into my account. And they're like, well, this is a suspicious activity, so we need your first and last name and your address and your internet provider and your social security number. And I'm like, what the hell? Why? So
we need DNA.
So I sent them all that stuff, and they said, okay, now we need a picture of you next to your license so we can verify it's you. And I'm like, fuck, dude. And like, you know what I look like on my license, right? Like I had long hair and not a thrown out beard, but a beard. Like I don't look the same. I could probably go grab it right now, but I don't feel like getting out. But like, I feel like I'm going to send that to them, and the account's just going to get banned anyway. So I don't know what to do. I'm going to do it on Monday because I guess they're closed on weekends for whatever reason. So
they're trying to stop us before we can even get started.
Hopefully by the next episode we have a Patreon because I would really like us to have that.
So yeah, not sure what the hell we're gonna do, but
that was the plan, to just have it set up first, but I can't even do that. Fuck my life, I guess.
Okay. Well, did you watch the movie?
Nope.
You fucking ass.
Listen, I have a good reason.
Oh, wow.
I didn't feel like it.
Well, what's our next topic then?
Well, you can... was it completely necessary for me to watch this movie?
It would have been. It would have added a lot more.
What would me watching the movie have added?
Because it... Okay.
Like, okay, can you at least... Like, can I say what the topic is about? That you wanted me to watch the movie? Like the monkeys that escaped from the South Carolina place?
Yes, the South Carolina research facility. The whole movie is about monkeys that were from a research facility escaping.
Okay. You couldn't have just told me that I had to watch the movie?
It would have been just bad.
I don't like you giving me homework for the podcast, honestly.
It's a good movie. It's a good movie. That's not even about the podcast. It's a good movie. I was trying to get you to watch it way before the podcast.
Well, I'll get to it eventually. Tell you what, if we hit our first goal on Patreon, we can do like a watch along, and I'll watch it with you. Generally, I'll watch it for making like $100 a month or something.
Oh my gosh! So in like 5 years, when the next 10 are out,
do they still make those?
There's one that just came out.
Oh,
like a few months ago.
I didn't know those still got made.
Yeah, I actually didn't either, but
they're like your favorite movies. That's all you ever talk about.
I kept saying I wanted to watch them, and then I finally did watch them, and they were good. And then I saw that, I'm like, oh my gosh, that's perfect. Because now if we talk about it, I want to reference it, and you won't even get it.
So do you, like some monkeys got out of the lab? Like, what's so complicated about that I need to watch the movie for the full context of the...
It was funny.
So, like, is the movie gonna, like, follow reality, or is reality gonna follow the movie? Like
That's the thing. It's like, what were they doing to those monkeys in the research facility? How did they get out? And now there's just a bunch of monkeys in North Carolina.
I thought they had those anyway.
I didn't know there was any monkeys anywhere in. Oh,
I can't do that. My face is associated with this.
I know. I looked up. I was looking down, talking, and I looked up, and your face was red.
I don't like to edit these, but I might actually take that out now. Because at least I could be like, oh, that wasn't my voice. That was someone that sounds like me, and it's AI.
It was AI.
But like, my face is part of the brand now, or whatever.
What's the next topic?
I wanted to start this out with a few things. I'd like. Do you know anything else about the monkey story besides that they got out of the lab or whatever?
I just thought it was crazy. I not really that. I mean, they were trying to hunt them down and find them, but just a bunch of monkeys got loose in South Carolina is an insane thing. And
it's all the time. Weren't there some monkeys that like stole a truck or something, and like they escaped the lab? I swear to God, I saw that somewhere. Unless I dreamt it or something. Hang on.
I think you dreamt that 100%.
Monkeys steal truck. Yeah, they stole food from a pickup truck or something. I don't know.
But yeah, so there's just a bunch of monkeys in South Carolina. I said North a while ago, but
they're just on the loose.
Yeah, I guess so. They're just out there being monkeys.
Whatever monkeys.
I didn't know we still had monkeys in research labs, but
I thought they weren't supposed to do that anymore. I thought they had to do like rats or something, like dogs.
That's what I thought too. But they're doing some like, because the main premise of Planet of the Apes is they're trying to find a cure to almost said autism.
That's what I thought you were going. I was like, I really want to watch this movie now.
Alzheimer's.
Oh, okay.
And that it makes the monkeys really smart. So hopefully that's not what they're doing.
Dude, imagine like
it's getting taken over by monkeys.
A fucking monkey comes knocking at your door and it's like, hey, you think I can crash here for a bit?
Just like, hey, got any bananas?
Got any bananas I can have? You come outside, it's getting real funky with your dog. You're like, all right, that's enough.
I like that dog. Can't put that dog.
This is I don't know. I was super excited for this, but it's so awkward, like being able to see you and me.
Well, actually, I've had to be with you. I have to look at you, or it feels weird because now I feel like my eyes are darting everywhere.
I have to look at both of us because that's how I have to record. It's really awkward. So this other monitor, my second monitor, I've got it set up where I've got my Trello board covering half my screen. It's the half that my face is on. So if I just keep looking over here, I could just keep looking at you and not me. That's like the distracting part because I'm sitting here like, yeah, that's what I look like. I always like picture myself super macho in my head. Like, yeah, I'm like like 6'2" and like light skin or whatever, but
no, you just like dweeb.
Look retarded. I got free I got free advertising space right here for any sponsors that want.
You'll get a tattoo and just
Manscaped right here.
Just G subs.
Yeah, gamer subs. Use code GG. Why don't we, dude? That'd be perfect for a sponsor.
I'm pretty sure someone's already used that.
We can have like the gifted flavor. I don't know.
I don't
reach out.
I've thought. Oh yeah, I'm gonna reach out to them.
You're in the advertising department now.
Hell yeah,
that's your job.
We got 14 views. I know those 14
basically
people.
Famous.
Don't.
Like I already put in my 2 weeks. This is gonna have to work.
Oh no.
So so with that, the recording schedule changes. We're doing it twice a day now, every day.
Twice a day for 3 hours
each. Yeah, so I originally wanted to start the podcast with a story from my life. Yes, it's so fun to look at you now. So last
Yes.
yes, yes.
Yes. Because you just paused. And the fact that when you pause, I can see your face makes it even better.
So last Saturday, or maybe last Sunday, last weekend, I usually sleep in on the weekends, right? Just because it's my day off or whatever. So it's like 9 or 10 in the morning or something, and my mom's like banging on my door, like, Marshall, I think I messed your car up. I'm like, what the fuck? So I have to get out of bed, get dressed,
Just wrapped around a tree.
That's what I thought. She made it sound like my car was on fire down the road. Like she said it was like she had it parked down the road or something. I'm like, why? So I have to get dressed, put my shoes on, put my glasses on, and we walk down the road to that restaurant down from my house. I'm not gonna say. You know what I'm talking about. That's probably already gave it away, but whatever. And my car's sitting there, and I'm like, what happened? And she's like, well, I was driving, and it just wouldn't stop accelerating. Like, and the brakes weren't working. And I'm like, oh, you serious, dude? If my car's screwed up, I'm going to get in the car and drive it into a ditch is what I'm going to do. And so I walk down, I get in the car, and it's fine. The car just works.
You have no clue what she did wrong, or
no? Like there's a piece of plastic kind of hanging onto the accelerator, so maybe that was it, but it wasn't pressing down to the point where the brakes wouldn't work. But I'm just like,
weird.
I don't know, dude. My mom can't drive to save her life. I don't like her driving my car. Like, I don't. She always has these problems with. Like, I had a problem with my car in California, like, similarly, where, like, it would just accelerate without me doing anything. Like, I'd put it in park and go, like, it'd start revving, and I'm like, that's weird. But then it just stopped, so I just didn't give it any more
Car's
thought.
haunted.
Maybe. I've. Ever since last week, haven't had a problem with it, period. It's weird.
Weird.
But yeah, my mom can't drive my car anymore. That's the new rule.
No, Mom. You grounded her from it. You grounded her from the car.
Yeah, she said she went to the store with it, and then she was freaking out, driving up and down the road like a crazy person. Just flying down the road at like 30. I'm like, okay.
Well, interesting story.
Yeah, what do you think about that story?
10 out of 10. Do recommend.
It feels like we started the podcast over. Like the last episodes didn't happen because it's so new now.
Right, I know. It's just like, I don't know.
Hey guys, welcome back to episode 1. What is this, episode 5? Right? Neither
yeah.
of us know.
5 or 6, I have no clue.
I think 5's a good milestone for us to implement webcams. If that's, I just played my own YouTube video. If that's the milestone we're at now, let me check. I think we're at 5. Oh no, we're at 6. This makes no sense now. All right, shut it down. We're done.
No, I mean, there's about 2 of them we could probably disappear forever and no one will ever notice. But
you know what? 6 is a good milestone. I like the number 6.
Oh.
You want me to just keep going down my list?
You have quite a few, so
I packed. Well, I don't expect to get to all these today. These are just for ongoing talking points. Okay, I'll let you pick.
No, just at the top. I already picked the top one.
No. I'm gonna give you an option though. Do you want to have a deep philosophical conversation about our sexuality, or or do you want to hear a really awesome story that I totally didn't write? What do you think?
Oh, I don't even know what the second one would be. Is it the? We're gonna do both of those, but I think both of them.
I want to get to both of them today. I'll do the story first because I think you'll have a good time with that.
Sure, let's do it.
So don't pull up the story or anything. I'm gonna read this story to you. Okay, it's like a medium sized. It's like a medium sized story, but Just like keep it in the back of your mind who you're thinking of when you hear this story, okay?
Okay.
So
I already know. But
so this is the title of the story. I
okay.
faked losing my virginity, and it worked out way better than I expected.
It's like, oh, I don't know who I'm thinking about already, you know.
It starts out, here's the thing I want to share. Just want to get this off my chest because it's kind of funny and a bit embarrassing. Back when I was a senior at university, that's college in case you're American, I was living in this shared house with 3 other guys and 1 girl. We'd all become friends after I moved to the city for school, and the place we rented was old and very thin walled. Privacy was non existent, especially when it came to sex. So it was just all the time.
Making like, oh,
Oh.
oh,
That's going to the thumbnail right there. Face. The others were pretty active in the dating scene. Wednesdays and weekends, total chaos. They
it's
were
just total fucking everywhere.
They were having the time of their life compared to me. I just imagine this house is just like a fucking orgy all the time. Like those sounds we were just making, but all the time. The soundproofing.
They all start harmonizing.
At the end. The soundproofing was so bad you could practically hear every move they made, banging chicks on a weekly basis. Meanwhile, I was absolutely not there. I was still a virgin, and it was starting to bother me. And apparently, it started to bother them. They noticed I was never bringing anyone home, and eventually the comments started rolling in. Even the girl in our group called me out on it once at a party. I joked about maybe she could introduce me to one of her friends, but her look made me very clear not happening. So I decided to get creative.
I mean, that's my reaction. If a girl would be like, "Hi, you're still a virgin," I'm like, you fucking change it then. If you have a fucking problem with it.
Yeah, I'm like, so the conclusion I'm at right now is that this guy just has shitty roommates, right? They have fucking orgies every day, but they don't bring him into it.
They have a problem with him being a virgin. Like, okay.
And they're in college too. I feel like everyone's like banging it out at that point. Just bring some random like bimbo over or something. Like, hey, this is my friend. He wants to get laid. All right. I feel like it's not that hard. Make that happen. I don't know where, but I'm sure it could happen if.
Any street corner.
Yeah, I'll just go outside really quick. One Saturday night, I went out with everyone to the club around 1 a.m. I bailed without telling anybody. Headed back to the house, went to my room, and set up my props. My fleshlight.
Oh, no.
My fleshlight and my lube. I locked the door to my room. I waited a bit, and then started making small sounds, clapping my stomach softly with my palm. I think it's better. I thought about playing some porn in the background, but I figured that'd be overkill. Just some mild, believable noises, breathing heavily and thrusting my fleshlight hard to make the squoosh sound of wet pounding. I should have had you do sound effects for this. Just... Eventually, I heard one of the guys come home. I could tell he paused outside my door for a second. Mission accomplished.
He's like, yeah. Start beating on the door. Get it, boy.
This is the best part. Are you ready? To really sell it, I jizzed into a condom, tied it up, and tossed it in the bathroom trash without hiding it, planting the evidence. Next morning, I woke up late, went out of my room, and was instantly greeted by high fives and fist bumps by a hungover group of my friends. The girl was super curious, asked about who she is and what she looked like. I played it cool, acted hungover, told them she was a redhead. I like redheads. That was the story, it wasn't me.
I thought you're like, I like redheads.
Just randomly interject. That's actually my type right there. One of the guys threw in a dumb ginger joke, which I didn't like, but I went with it. Why is he getting offended for this girl that's not even real? Like,
that's my girlfriend.
Don't call my ginger fake girlfriend stupid. Anyway, this became a thing. Everyone now thought, why there's so many quotes in this. Thing. Everyone now thought I had a thing for redheads. Fast forward 2 months, and guess what? The girl in the house introduced me to one of her new friends, which was a redhead. Pretty, liked very much.
Pretty. She pretty.
We get together that night, and she ended up being my actual first. We even dated for a year and a half. So yeah, the whole first time happened because I faked it with a fleshlight, but it worked out well. I lost my virginity for real. The end.
That's so much worse than being a virgin, going through all that.
So I actually didn't know how it ended. I got to like halfway through. I'm like, I have to tell this on the podcast. This is like all this setup, like the jizz in the condom and then put in the trash can just to like plant evidence. Like, that's awesome. I didn't know he actually got a girlfriend because of this and got laid for real. I imagine he had like a dry erase board and he was connecting all these strings. Like, okay, first I get the flashlight. Maybe play some porn. No, I don't know about that one.
It rips it off. No, that won't work.
Start like slapping my stomach to make ass cheek sounds. I gotta respect it though, right? Like, this guy put in work just to fake. I don't know though. Like, if your friends are driving you to do that, like, you don't have very good friends.
No. Like, yeah, I know I gave you shit all the time, but like,
I didn't do this. I didn't like. I didn't like orchestrate this like elaborate plot to make you think I got laid.
But poor guy, he was probably there every day, like fucking.
Okay, but like
hearing.
Yeah, put yourself in his shoes, just hearing
that. Crying in his pillow, like
like hugging his body pillow. Like, why can't it be me? God. But yeah, that's that was I faked losing my virginity, and it worked out way better than I expected. Mission accomplished.
I mean, I don't think I technically faked it, but I didn't. I just told people I did.
Wait, what?
I didn't go.
What?
At first, I technically faked it, and then but all I did was tell everyone that I did. But
everybody did that except for me. I was honest, and I got fucking bullied for it. Like, how fucked up is that?
I don't understand the whole like getting bullied for that.
Shut the fuck up, dude! Like, you would have kept on doing
different.
it.
It's different.
How is it different funny? With me? Oh, it's funny with me. Like, until I'm standing on the Golden Gate Bridge because I can't get laid, and Hayden keeps reminding me I'm a failure. Yeah, awesome.
Well, I wouldn't just go up to someone that I'm not friends with and be like, you're a virgin.
Get laid, chump. Can I say his name on here? I don't care. Like, Landon, when we were in like middle school, he always tell the story about how like when he was 12, he like fucked his babysitter or something.
My God.
He's like, yeah, dude, she like took me to the closet and we like totally did it. And I'm like, wow, that sounds so cool because I'm like 11 and that's like awesome.
It's like, how did you do that? What was that?
So he kept telling that story until like sophomore year, and I just kept believing it because I'm a good friend and I didn't fucking question like, oh, maybe it did happen. Maybe he got molested or something. I don't know. And then he asked me for like a condom one time because like he knew I kept it in my wallet because I'd show everybody like, check this out. I got condoms in my wallet because I'm not gonna use them.
Totally.
I have them. Yeah, look at me. I come prepared.
I bought this 4 years ago.
It's probably not any good anymore, but no, he asked me for a condom. He's like, hey Marshall, remember that time I said I like had a super orgy sex party with my babysitter in the closet? He was like, yeah, that wasn't real. But I'm actually gonna get laid now. So can I get a condom? I'm like, no, you're not gonna get one now because you've lied to me for like my entire life. You're not gonna get one. I was like, dude, what the hell? Like, what? I thought we were friends. Why don't you give me a condom? I'm like, no, you don't get one now. It was so funny.
Learn to pull out, bitch.
It was so funny seeing him like squirm. He's like, please, Marshall, I'll give you like $10 for one of them. I'm like, nope, you're not getting this.
Make it 50.
He offered me a
Or
bunch of
5
money just for one condom. I'm like, sorry, dude, you're gonna have to go in the back door. This isn't my problem.
How much would you pay for a condom if in a pinch?
I wouldn't pay anything crazy, maybe like $1 or $2.
I would say because if you go, because at a certain point, if you pay $50, might as well just get the Plan B pill.
Yeah, at that point, right? Like, or just like, okay, riddle me this. He offers me like $10 for one condom. You can get like a box of 5 for that much,
Right?
But he's like, I don't want to go to the store and buy them because I'm nervous. I'm like, you pussy. You'll come up and ask me, but you talk all this game like, I get laid all the time. I'm Landon. And then he's like, could you please load me a condom, Marshall? I'll give it back when I'm done. Yeah, fuck you, dude. Like, yeah.
Can I borrow one?
So
It doesn't. It can be used. I can have refurbished.
Yeah, I just threw it. I just ran it under the sink for a bit when I was done. You can probably start it. Gross.
Oh god. Oh.
But yeah, I think it's a good story.
That was a good one. And I to continue on the, I guess, of sex. What do you got with this next topic?
Oh, the poly thing?
Yes.
I don't remember. We talked about this bit last night. I feel like the magic between us kind of has to die a bit for this podcast to succeed, because we were talking last night and both of us are like, yeah, we'll just bring it tomorrow on the podcast. We won't talk about it now. Just we have something to talk about tomorrow. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we have to like hold our tongue now when we talk to each other.
Yeah, I know. It's
kind of sad, but I mean, what else can we do? So let's say I'm gonna make up a scenario for you, okay?
Oh god,
I know how much you love my hypothetical. This should be a segment we do, like Marshall's hypotheticals. Like, what's he gonna think of next? Okay,
that actually is a good idea because it happens every podcast.
Not every podcast, maybe here and there. But okay, so let's say, pretend you're married. You've been married for like 2 years or something, like long enough to kind of like settle in, right? And you're like, I'm married now. You know, like long enough you just say my wife and not have it be weird, right? So you're married to like a supermodel, right? Like sexiest woman alive. Okay, can you like picture that?
No.
Yeah, me neither.
Especially when I look down here at my fucking stream.
You look at the camera like, so yeah, you're married to like a supermodel for 2 years. You guys are like getting on pretty steady or whatever. And then she's like, hey, we're still going to be married, but can we introduce like another guy to like, actually, I don't even know, like assist? I don't know. Like, okay, like
assist.
Let's just introduce another guy into our relationship. Would you be okay with that? If she's like, if you tell me no, I'm just gonna leave you for him. But if you say yes, we can still be married. But this guy is just gonna come hang out every once in a while and like plow me, and you can join in if you want, but you don't have to.
No.
Why?
Because
why? Like,
I just don't.
We're on a
like
podcast. Talk about
it. I just don't like the idea whatsoever. I mean, when I get married, I'm dedicated to that person. If at this point, yeah. And it's just I'm looking for that one person. I don't want three dudes in here. Just like
she's still gonna be that one person, but she's also that one person to somebody else too.
Yeah, exactly. Then I'm not that one person. So
you tell her no, and then she leaves you. So, good job.
Well, bye. At this point,
I know for a fact you wouldn't be like that.
do know for a fact that I would be.
I don't believe you.
I do for a fact know that I would be.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
That's about
I can sit here and
Playing
stare you
chicken.
right in the eyes. Uh-huh.
Okay, but like there's no scenario at all in which you would be okay with that. What if the guy makes a lot of money? And
No.
like you get a lot of that too cuz he pays her to
But
wash
that's
the
not a
bathroom or
point
something.
of a relationship. That's definitely not part of being married. It's just, why would I care and take care of someone that is just fucking someone else?
She's fucking you too. It's not like she's cheating on you. She's telling you.
Okay, yeah, but
Would you rather
it
her like
doesn't
not tell you
matter.
and fuck the guy? Or tell you
I
and fuck the guy?
I'd rather her not fuck anyone other than me.
What if okay.
That's a simple. That's a simple answer. What about you?
Depends.
Depends on what.
How rich this guy is, I don't know.
So you're gonna sell your wife for money?
I didn't tell her to go do it. She just brought it up to me. She's like, "Hey, there's this rich fucking cougar that wants to give me a bunch of money just to give him a dry hand job once a week. And he's gonna give me like 500 grand each time I do it." I'm like, fuck yeah, go for it. I think this is way off of being poly at this point. Like,
But I can say I'm hypocritical on one thing, because
okay.
there is one scenario that I would. You could probably guess pretty quick what that would be.
If it's a girl,
Yeah.
how'd I know?
I mean,
That is fucked up. That's super hypocritical.
it is. It very much is.
So she's like,
I probably still wouldn't.
oh, what bullshit.
God, I don't know.
What if the chick's fat? What if the chick's fat that she wants to get with?
It'd be like, no, we can't feed her.
Oh, keep her out of my house. I don't have that many eggs.
I know what you just said, but it did not sound like.
Yeah, I guess you can kind of interpret it in two ways.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't think I could do it, because I mean, could you just hi home, hi home,
Hi,
hi
home.
honey, hi honey, I'm
honey.
home,
Hi.
and you just hear her just getting railed in the fucking bedroom, and you try to go to open the door and it's locked, and you're just like,
You just have to imagine you're getting home from the hardest day of work ever, and like you just hear them going out in the bedroom, and you just walk in, you just want to go to bed, and they're just plowing each other right next to you. You're just like, fuck, why did Marshall bring this up? It's me, actually. Haha. Okay, you know what? Actually, rewind. It's I am the other guy. She's like, hey, I met this guy, Marshall.
no, hell
Let's say,
no,
no,
hell the fuck no, no, I would just kick her out
like double
instantly.
homicide me and her.
No, I
you know what?
wouldn't.
Yeah, bring him over. Bring him over. You're like polishing your shotgun. Bring him over.
Oh yeah, I think I know this guy.
Yeah, we like fall off. We don't talk for like 5 years, and it's like the podcast ended on bad terms or something. And then like your wife comes to you one day. It's like, hey, I met this guy at the coffee shop or wherever I hang out, and it's like, he seems all right. And you're like, oh, okay, what's his name? Marshall.
What's his last name?
You get like 1,000-yard stare, like,
It's like,
no.
start shaking, just like,
no. So
Going
no,
full-
that's a hard no if it was me.
a hard no.
Why?
No. Because that'd be too damn weird. 100%
Why
way
would that
too
be
damn
weird?
weird.
What if we make a schedule? Like
How did I know you were gonna say that?
Like I get weekends, you get weekdays, every other weekday.
God, no.
That'd be awesome. If we share a girlfriend.
Hey, hey, you know what? I have an opportunity. We can if you.
I'm good. I don't even know what she looks like, but I can imagine she looks like what I think she does.
Oh, 100%. 100%. Just look up on Google, random emo chick, and that's it.
So, do you think like the government should like appoint you a girlfriend to like encourage like
That's what Elon Musk
population
is going to
growth?
do.
Government mandated girlfriends?
I mean,
No, because the way I would imagine it would go would be like, oh, you just opt into it. So if you're like a guy single and the girl single, you write down like, here's what I like. Like I only want to date black girls or something, right? And you put that on your slip, and then you send it in. But you know for a fact the only people signing up for that are like fucking losers or whatever.
exactly.
So like they're gonna okay, here's 3 matches for you, and it's like, fuck, dude, the combined weight of everybody in the paper is like 800
talking
pounds.
about Tinder. You're just talking about Tinder.
Yeah, but like it's like government mandated, like you have to get married and have kids or whatever.
I don't think that would work whatsoever.
I don't know what works anymore, dude. I'm just spitting out ideas.
You're like, I just need a girlfriend somehow.
No.
Trump, please.
Trump, please give me a girlfriend. He told me I'd get one. That's why I voted for him, dude. He told me I'd get a girlfriend. Oh, I bet you some people out there that are like, if Trump's president, women will be happier, so I can get a girlfriend or something.
I think that's been the opposite. So
Yeah, I feel like it would have gone the other way around.
but we don't want none of them anyway.
So there's no scenario. There's no scenario in the world where you would do like a poly relationship.
No,
Nothing at all.
it's just I grew up completely in a way of that.
The way we grew up is not the same as what it is now. Like everything's different.
Yeah.
So it doesn't. I don't think it matters how you grew up.
Well, I'm just saying that's why I could not put my head around something like that.
I don't think I could either, honestly. I feel like it'd be too weird. Because I'd be like, hey, honey's boyfriend. Hey, Marshall. Hey, you want to play some Xbox later? Yeah, sure. It's like she's at work and me and him both have the day off, and it's like, well, that was weird. Like, what do we do with each other?
Exactly.
It's like I'm kind of horny right now. You just want to like.
Oh no. Oh god.
It's like, hey man, she don't get home till 3, so I mean.
Oh my god.
Be fucked up.
Can we go to the next topic?
Yeah, do you have anything, or do you want me to keep like working down my big list of ideas here?
Actually, I do. Oh, here we go. Woman who wears. Oh, hold on. Woman who. Why? Woman. My God.
You want me to help you?
Women who wear jeans give birth to transgender children. Gives. Oh my God. I guess so. I cannot read.
Women who wear jeans give birth to transgender children, says Indian professor.
That is, and I wear what?
Okay, but think about it though. Have you ever seen an Indian person wearing jeans? They usually wear like a Sherpa or like a 7-Eleven outfit or something, right?
But so they're just giving birth to transgender children. Like, I don't understand.
So what? Like when you read that, what do you think that means?
I think that this person is crazy. That's
okay, I thought. Okay, for a second, I thought you read that and you thought that was happening.
No,
I was like, oh no, I'm doing a podcast with an idiot.
But, God. Well, I'm just like
you're just sitting there like, how the hell did the jeans make the boys into girls?
How the hell can a baby be transgender? Is what the line of logic
that's where I was gonna go.
Is like
so like doesn't transgender mean you're changing what you were assigned at birth? But if
you're
born, you can't. That's like a paradox or something, right? Or like an oxymoron.
Unless he's saying that when they grow up.
Oh, maybe like
I don't know. Look at the picture. Is this the dude that said it?
that.
I'm gonna assume this is the dude that said it.
You want to know the best part? He's a botany professor. He teaches about plants. What the fuck does he know about genes or birth?
It's in the material.
So, like, if your mom wore jeans when you were conceived or whatever, does that mean, like, the pipeline to you being transgender is bigger or something? Like,
I guess so.
I'm not sure how to interpret. Did you read the article or did you just read the headline? It's like, yeah, that's good.
That's literally all that is part of the article. I couldn't find any more about it.
I just want to
Every
see,
time
like,
I tried it.
I want to see, like, his reasoning.
Oh, I found it. No, it's.
I must see anything of him explaining it. Oh, here we go. No, I see it. Here's his logic. Quote, if mothers wear jeans and shirts and dress like men, they will beget children who are transgenders. So I guess jeans are like men clothes now.
I guess so.
I think girls look hot in jeans.
I think Levi's is not in India.
I was like, who's Levi? Wait.
Levi's.
I think women should only be allowed to wear jeans.
Amen, brother. Jeans and big old belts.
That's a bit silly. Okay. Why did you
say it like that?
Is that not
That's
silly?
a bit silly.
Like if someone's sitting there like, I think if your mom wore jeans, you're gonna be transgender. Like, it's silly.
Yes, it's silly.
I'm gonna like ask my mom after the show what she was wearing when. No, I'm not gonna ask that.
Mom, what was you wearing on my conception?
I have to know. I don't want to be a girl.
Your dad just like rattles off exactly.
That'd be fucking hilarious.
Oh,
I'm curious about your next story on here.
I forgot what it is. I have to get back to it.
The Cobra snake blood plus vodka.
Oh yeah, I just read the article. The headline on that one. I have no clue.
It's a YouTube video.
It's a fucking YouTube video.
Fucking retard.
What the fuck? But would you do that? Would you?
No.
You wouldn't take like fucking Cobra blood and.
What does Cobra blood taste like? Like testosterone.
I don't
like,
fucking know.
Manly shit.
It sounds fucking hardcore. Like some like Russian dude in a bunker would be like, "Here, here's my Cobra blood and vodka," and just downs it.
I'm not gonna play the video, but I'm gonna save this for later because it actually does sound. Oh. Hey, you know what's awesome? I go to play the video. It says the video is no longer available because the YouTube account associated with this video has been terminated. It was too. He knew too much. They couldn't let his voice out.
Maybe it made him into like Snake Dude,
like the Hulk or something.
Snake Man.
Well, there goes all your topics.
Yep.
Your card's empty again.
I'll find more sooner or later.
Got another point for discussion if you want some debate, if you will.
Let's go.
I don't know about debate, but like, do you think all drugs should be legal? All of them, at once.
It depends. Not all of them.
Okay,
definitely
so
not all.
Which ones would you exclude?
Exclude?
Yeah.
How many drugs?
I don't care. Just pick.
So probably not cocaine. Cocaine's pretty bad. Cocaine ruin your brain.
We can ruin your brain too, though. I could just walk to the store.
Not as much as cocaine.
Well, we don't know the long-term effects of weed quite yet. You're still studying.
They've been smoking it since the 80s. I think we.
Yeah, but like they haven't been allowed to study it because just because like the legality of it. I watched YouTube.
They've been studying drugs like that forever.
Okay,
since it's been.
but like, so weed is a lot worse when like you're a teenager and like you're younger because
Yes,
it's
until
like
like
because
you're
you're
25 or something.
yeah, like when your brain's fully developed or something. Because if you smoke too much, you can cross your wires and you can become schizophrenic or whatever. Um,
Yeah,
so I mean that's pretty bad, right? If you're a teenager and you're like, I'm gonna smoke some pot. Well, I guess you can't buy it if you're 18 in most places,
right.
but like, so my point is like, legal or not, people are still gonna get their hands on it if they really want it, regardless, right?
Yeah, there's always the argument of, well, if it's legal, then as many people will want it and it can be regulated. But there's some that just like cocaine is like real. I mean,
They used
like
to put
melt your
like
brain shit.
they used to put like cocaine into like chewing gum, didn't they?
And coke.
Well, no, they put it in chewing gum too, like
I
cocaine.
had no. I haven't heard that one,
It was like 4 million years ago or something, but they put cocaine.
but it's like extremely addictive.
How cocaine affects your teeth?
Oh yeah, and yeah, rot your teeth like hell.
So like, you don't think meth should be legal either?
Oh hell no on meth. Meth is worse than cocaine.
What if you're like the legal age to buy it's like 25?
It's still bad at any age. Meth is so,
Like at 25, I think you're old enough to make your own decisions to be
well, yeah,
I can
but
just go to the meth store and they can give me like a little pamphlet like, hey, you can do this, but it might fucking ruin your life. And I'd be like, okay,
then
I understand the risks. Sign, sign, sign. Give me my bag of meth and my free pipe for signing up for the membership.
yeah, you would have a lot of people that well, here's the thing, you'd have all the people that do meth anyway just be able to get more, and so that would be worse. And then you would have people that would have never tried it in the get it just because it's available and not illegal. So, and you can overdose on that shit very easily.
You can overdose on the drugs like the doctor gives you.
Oh yeah, yeah, but those are prescribed, and there's a lot of medicines that probably shouldn't be,
You can overdose on
like
like Tylenol.
oxy.
I can go to Walmart,
Well,
buy a bottle of Tylenol, and die if I eat it all.
well, yeah, but you would have to take a lot.
Yes, well, it's still the same process. Like the end result's the same. I'm still gonna die if I take a lot
Well,
of Tylenol.
you don't have to take as much with the other shit, and you can accidentally do it pretty easily if you don't know what you're doing. But if you go into you know what you're doing. If you go and get a bottle of Advil and down the whole bottle,
Yeah, well, like I feel like you know what you're doing too. If you're gonna go to the meth store and buy some meth,
I. So what about just like Trank or some shit like that?
drink like
Or
tranquilizer.
yeah,
Well, like what about like hallucinogens? Like
fentanyl.
not fit. What the fuck?
I mean, why stop there, right? Why stop at meth when you can go to
Well,
fentanyl
no.
too,
So
right?
I think my idea would be like, you know how fentanyl's like invading every drug, so you can't do them anymore. Like you can't do coke anymore because there could be like a drop of fit in there that'll kill you. So
Yes.
if it's regulated and you can buy it from the store, they can do like some FDA stuff and like sure there's no fit in your coke, right? That'd
Or maybe just
be a safer, cleaner way to get it. Or like with heroin too. Like you just go to the heroin store.
don't do them.
If we're having this conversation 20 years ago and I'm like, hey, we should make weed legal, would you be in the same spot?
20 years ago,
20, 30 years ago, or like in the, like
I
okay,
would not be born.
well, okay, so let's say we started like a radio show in the 80s, right? And it's like the war on drugs and it's like marijuana's like the gateway drug to like crack and putting pills up your butt.
Now, but here's my defense on weed, and there I will name off some others that I think. Weed is a plant. It is grown, unlike
Doesn't
meth.
coke come from a plant?
Well, coke, yeah, coke comes from a plant, but it's like very. I don't know the whole process. I've seen the whole process before, but I don't
Wait,
remember.
where have you seen the process of making Coke? Oh, the Coke
Discovery
factory.
Channel.
Uh-huh. Mexico.
Discovery Channel.
Mexico, man. I went to Colombia.
I mean, I did go to Mexico, and I probably could have,
Yeah,
but
and you would have been fine.
uh, anyway, I don't remember the, but it's weed is literally just grow it, dry it out, weed, smoke it, and I would say shrooms too, because that's about the same process. I'm very much of if it's just naturally grown, possibly it's okay. I mean, I don't recommend people to do it because I don't want to
Well, like
recommend
shrooms or
any drugs whatsoever.
I think it's like okay. I think like alcohol can be way more destructive than like
Then weed.
yeah, than weed or even like some
Me
other
too.
drugs out there, right?
Uh,
Like shrooms
I, I have
even.
I haven't tried shrooms. I want to, but
I feel like drinking a ton as opposed to like taking shrooms like a few times every now and then is not or like drinking's way more destructive.
then way more destructive than what drugs besides weed?
Probably like heroin. Doesn't heroin just like lay you out?
Yeah, but that's way more destructive than to your body and to everything.
Okay, so like they use
I
so
can't believe you said heroin's less destructive than alcohol.
I mean to like your surroundings. Like if I take some heroin off a spoon, I'm not gonna beat my wife. You know what I mean?
I guess to the surrounding people, but I'm pretty sure if you're on heroin and it's like, hey, get up, and you're probably gonna be pretty fucking pissed.
Don't they use heroin for like therapy in like other countries and stuff, like rehab or whatever? Or
I
like
mean, all of these drugs are some derivative of some like pills that you used to take, but
I'm just saying in time, like a lot I feel like it's gonna be loosened up a lot more.
I I think if it comes from a lab, that it shouldn't. That's my.
What?
If it comes from a lab or has some weird chemistry, uh, like way to make it, I won't ever take it.
I'm pretty sure some of the weed you can buy is like chemistry. Like they make drinks and stuff.
Well,
That's gotta be
well,
like
but no, that's actually technically cooking. I know it's made, and I know how I can make it myself.
the drinks?
Like drinks and edibles and everything. Like for like brownies, all you have to do is you like bake the weed, and then you'll have to like put it in some oil and then like boil the oil. So I can't necessarily remember the process, but and then you use that oil that you get from that weed uh in as replacement of the oil to the brownies.
Sounds like a science experiment to me, dude.
That's cooking though.
You cook meth too. Boom, checkmate, bitch. Watch Breaking Bad.
I guess so, but I don't need methane to.
Yeah, but you need
You
like
want you want to go smoke methane?
not like once. I don't know. I'll try it.
I'm pretty sure you die.
No, but they could like prescribe it to you too. Like, you already got your heroin for the week, so we can't give you any more until
I
the
mean,
week
there's
runs out.
prescription drugs for like PTSD and a bunch of shit that has ruined lives that shouldn't even be prescribed. But
There's a lot of shit that shouldn't be prescribed. I think we should just stop prescribing drugs altogether and just tell people to suck it up.
I guess so.
I've got
Or
chronic pain in my chest. Sorry.
it really depends. I get there is medications that do help, but like there's some that are like really highly addictive, and
I'm just saying, if we did this podcast on coke, we'd have a way better time. Checkmate again.
it's like, oh yeah,
Welcome to the podcast, guys.
welcome back.
Let's talk about strippers. Hey, it's me,
I got
Steve-O.
it.
It's me, Steve-O.
And it's always weird. You see on like commercials, uh, it's like an antidepressant pill is like if you have and like treatment reduce resistant depression, take this. And then it's like the side effects are may cause psychotic delusions and
May cause
uh
you to like kill your family and yourself, like a murder suicide.
yeah, it's like
Ozempic.
might cause suicidal ideation. And I'm like, but you're saying that this is supposed to help me
So like
not
I think they put that on there just in case it doesn't work. They're like, hey, we told you like it might make you suicidal again.
it didn't make me. I'm just still am.
I never had much success with antidepressants.
I never did either.
I'd take them for a bit, and I'd feel just as shitty as I did before I took them.
But that's the thing with weed. I do feel like weed helps me. The
Okay,
only problem is I can't function.
so let's say this, right? There's some new studies come out about like let's say Coke, right? And it's actually
Okay.
like, oh, there's actually some like mental health benefits to this, and you can actually still function and like go about your stuff because you're super high energy now, and it's like super safe to use. At that point, would you be like, yeah, okay, this is fine?
If it was good research in like
What do you deem as like good research though? Like the FDA is like, hey, look at this.
it would have to be more than just the FDA. It would have to be like I don't know places that do research like that, but like the FDA,
FFA.
Harvard, FFA. Just like I gave this to my cow, and
Yeah.
boy, she grazing like hell.
I did lines off my cow's udders, dude. It's crazy.
He's sitting there drinking the milk. Cause like I don't know, it makes it taste real good too. Just squeaking
Yeah.
out.
Okay, kind of veering off, but in the same kind of realm. Do you think like the drinking age should be lower?
Yes,
Okay, so
either
we agree on that.
either lower the drinking age to 18 to where, or raise the age that you can be.
You like cut out there. I didn't hear what you said after the.
Either raise the age of that you can be put in the military, or lower the age of the drinking age is one of the two.
Yeah, we
So
actually completely agree on that. Like, I think isn't like the United States the only place where it's not 18 or
21
younger?
or
Yeah.
18, yeah.
I think in Ireland it's like you get a bottle of whiskey or something when you come out of the womb. Oh,
Oh, here you go.
Oh, dude, I can't believe we didn't even talk
But
about this. The Jake Paul fight. Did you ever get to watch it?
I didn't watch it
Oh, do you know what
because
happened?
no, Jake Paul won. I knew that,
It wasn't sad.
and I saw Mike Tyson's ass.
Good. I'm glad you saw that part at least.
God, he just turned around. He's not wearing a thong. He's not. He's not wearing like really tight shorts. It's just two strips down the side of his legs and a
I,
belt.
I was hoping he was gonna fight like that. I thought that was his fighting uniform. I was like, this is awesome.
And it's the fact that the cameraman goes from the interview he was and goes to his back and straight down.
And then he realizes like fuck, and then pulls the camera right back up again.
Oh god.
Yeah,
But dude, my
the
mom
fight
said
the fight
it
wasn't that
started
good.
at like 12.
I think it started like 11. Because I was really late when we got done. I had to go right to bed because I had to work this morning.
Like shit.
It I can tell you the fight was. So the fight before those two was these two gals. That one was way cooler than Mike Tyson and Jake Paul.
I watched part of it. They were walking out and I watched it start and that's about it, and I left my
So
mom.
it was this think like Puerto Rican gal and this gal from Ireland, right? And the Puerto Rican gal was like jacked. She had huge muscles, dude. Like I would not I would not fuck with her, dude. She could beat both our asses at the same time.
Oh, 100%.
And same thing with the Irish girl, but she was like not as like toned or something, but she was still scary, right? Like
Was one of them was in the
Olympics.
Olympics?
Yeah, that was an Irish girl.
Mm.
But the Puerto Rican girl put up a hell of a fight, but when the Irish girl was ducking and weaving, she'd run her head into the other gal and headbutt her,
Oh shit.
and it sliced open part of her eye right here, and the gash was like, are you looking at the screen right now so I can show you?
I'm looking at you.
Okay. It was like, not even joking, like that big. Just a big gash
Damn.
right here. And her skin is flopping around when she's fighting. And they're like, hey, do you want to like just call the fight here and stop fighting? And she's like, no, I'm still going to fight. And she fucking gave it her all, dude. And she got headbutt like 3 more times and they didn't call it.
Good grief.
I think I got called once and she got a point taken off, but the girl from Ireland still won. But she got her
Holy
ass
cow.
kicked, dude. And the Puerto Rican girl's coach or husband or something, some guy that knew her was like, this is bullshit. The ref doesn't know what he's doing. Like, she got headbutt like fucking 50 times, and it's unfair that it didn't get called, but we're going to keep fighting anyway. I'm like, dude, if the Jake Paul fight's anything, like, this is awesome. And it wasn't.
Well, it was a 58-year-old man fighting
Like a 27-year-old.
28, 27. Like
I thought Mike Tyson would still try. Like
he probably tried his best.
He threw like 2 punches and then was like, oh, I'm done.
He's like, I'm too old for this. I forgot.
I felt bad for him, dude. But at the same time, like, he probably just went there to get paid. I think he got like $20 million or something for showing
Oh,
up.
100%. That was the whole thing of it all. It had to been.
Like, he got 1 or 2 punches in, but then he just started blocking and then, like, chewing on his glove.
He's like, I'm hungry. He's like, this is going to be your ear. Starts biting.
I thought he'd do something crazy. Like, I think he almost punched him in the dick or something, but that's about as interesting as it got. Yeah, dude, it was sad to see because I know, like, Mike Tyson's, like, a beast, usually.
I watched I think it was the first fight of the night, and it was... I love just watching people just beat the shit out of each other.
I came in when the 2 Mexican dudes were fighting. That's, like, halfway through that, like, before the girls got on.
Oh, yeah.
They were pretty good, too. Like, the Mexican people were fighting pretty good, too. 2 Mexican guys.
Yeah. That's why I like the UFC. It's just, and it's even worse because they kick. They don't have the boxing gloves on, so they're just getting ripped to shreds.
They like grapple and stuff too, and they just ground pound each other and just start punching each other in their face, dude. So I was thinking like one of our Patreon stretch goals, like if we get like $1,000 a month, you and I can do like a boxing match.
Let's do it.
Awesome. Like we said, a boxing
fuck
match.
You up.
If we ever get that high, if we ever get famous or something.
Famous.
I'm gonna try to get our name out there though, and I think you should too. Advertisement. So
I'm gonna get a billboard. I seen a couple billboards.
I'm trying to like scam my way into this podcast, like the one I listen to a lot. Like I am. So they're
get into the podcast.
So they're doing a thing, I think on Tuesday, where it's like open invite. You can come on and talk to them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see if I can get in there and like put on a good show for them, and be like, "Hey, if you want more of this, come check out the podcast with me and my retarded friend."
They just immediately kick you off. Like, fuck that.
I don't know. It can go one of 2 ways. Either we get some people over here, or we get fucking bullied out of life. We
get people over here just to bully us.
I'll take that, honestly. You know, like, oh, guys, don't send super chats. No. Stop it.
Stop calling me white. No.
Guys, stop clicking the link in the subscription to get 50% off Blue Chew. No. Stop.
Not sponsored by any of these that we have named off.
Do you think we can get a sponsor if we try?
Possibly. It's going to be like Raid Shadow Legends, probably.
I'll take anything. I'll do a thong advertisement for all I care, dude. It's money.
MeUndies. We should probably stop naming all this shit.
I don't care. Hayden, why don't you show off your new MeUndies? You just stand up and
The,
pull your pants down.
just
They're SpongeBob.
like, oh shit, I forgot to put them on.
Was that like a fucking crushed beer can? What was that on there? What would you not? What would you not let advertise on our podcast? Like, where would you draw the line? Like, political ads or something?
I guess. I don't see that ever happening, but
This podcast is sponsored by the Joe Biden campaign. And now a message from our friend Joe Biden.
gifted.
I really like this podcast. You know, like I think Obama does like a top 10 podcast from this last year. Maybe we can get on there.
Oh, Obama, please.
Obama. My fellow Americans. But like, okay, but actually though, what would you not take on for like an advertisement?
I don't know what, like,
Crack dispensary.
if they're paying well.
Hey man, you know, if the money's right.
Honestly, I don't know.
Like, would we be stupid just to accept the first offer we got?
I mean, you would have to be careful because there's always like
I feel like I wouldn't do a crypto ad, right? Like, I feel like we can agree that wouldn't be good.
probably not.
Because most of the time those are just fucking shams anyway, and it'll tank our beautiful image.
Yeah, I feel like there's definite one I would that I imagine that we would get, but I can't imagine any ones that we wouldn't take that we would even get the chance to take.
Yeah, I don't even know what I'm talking about. This like it's something that's gonna happen, but like I want to put in the effort to make it happen so we can stop going to work.
Well, no, I meant the ones that I wouldn't take. I don't think would ever be offered to us. The ones that I would take, I think we do have a chance to. But
would you take like Blue Chew? You know what Blue Chew is?
Actually, probably not.
It's like it's like boner pills. I don't care.
I don't know because I don't. Is it Viagra? Is it not? I guess because
the same thing. I think.
Do we get free Blue Chew?
I see ads for Blue Chew on TikTok sometimes, or I did when I was on there.
There's a podcast that I watch that is sponsored by them. So I guess it could be.
I'd be like, hey guys, Hayden's been having some problems back at home. Hayden, can you tell him what's up? I'd set you up.
It's like, I can't get it up anymore.
You're just like, why is it not working?
I start punching myself. Like, what?
Hey, don't beat yourself up. I've got a solution for you. And I hold the bottle up to the camera. Try Blue Chew.
I like take it out of the camera.
Hey,
it's like, shit. And start raising my camera up. Like, oh, shit.
We take them on camera. So it's like, we take one and it's like, you know, I know we're only halfway into the podcast, but I think we should get off for a second so we could take a break.
It's like, how much do you eat? The whole bar. You're not supposed to... I just start levitating like, help!
I was gonna say something. I forgot it was. I don't know. I want this to work, but I don't know how we make it work. Besides, like just getting our name out there, you know.
I mean, just keep doing episodes.
I think we've been pretty good on it. Like we didn't take an 8-month break between episodes like last time.
I seen a video of a certain person that's got a lot of controversy lately, but I saw
who?
Mr. Beast.
Oh.
He's like
Voldemort.
After you do 100 episodes, see where you were at then. But before that 100 episodes, just don't even think about it.
Dude, 100 episodes for us is going to take like 2.5 years.
Or at least 100 videos if we end up doing other
If I can get
stuff.
into the Patreon, yeah, that'd be awesome, but
But
I wanted to have the Patreon
mean-
set up before I went onto that podcast, just to be like, just so we look like official and set up. And if people want to give us money, we can do that.
I mean, we'll improve. I mean, shit, we've got webcams
We got
now.
production value, dude. I'm gonna have that backdrop here soon, so like my little leopard here won't be.
I'm gonna plan to put more stuff behind me, but at the moment, I just got my one piece.
I've got a
But-
whole like prop department behind me right now, like wet floor signs and shit, and like a prosthetic leg back there.
I've got some ideas of things that I'm pretty excited. I'm gonna make stuff to put behind me, and I don't want to sit here and describe it right now, but I got cool ideas.
So, like, do you think we could do other shows, like other podcast shows?
I wouldn't do other podcast like.
This is just us talking, but we could do like a true crime, or like a I don't know.
I would say we would just do true crime episodes.
I don't want it mixed in with everything else though. That's way less like marketable. Like, so like what if someone just comes here for like they really like our true crime episodes? Oh, cool. We'll let the next episode play through and just us talking about like fucking.
I mean, I love that idea. True crime.
Like a separate show.
That's like
crime game.
I think I do. That's a thing I watch on a daily basis. So
I like true crime podcasts, so we should do our own.
Fuck it.
Okay.
Cancel everything.
No, we can still do this, but I think it'd be cooler to like expand our brand after 6 episodes in. I'm already feeling myself like, yeah, we should do this show, and we're gonna book Mr. Beast to come on next week. Oh,
you're just
into
it, and you're passionate about it, so that's all.
Dude, I'm hardly passionate about anything for this long. It's insane that I am.
Right.
Do you want to get Will on for next episode?
Yes.
I talked to him about it. He said he'd be down if he's off work in time, but he said he's off at like 11. I'm like, dude, we don't record these till like 7 or 6 o'clock or whatever. So
yeah, it would have to be. It would have to be not the next one.
Do it.
You would have to work the next day, because the next one's Wednesdays, so it would have to be.
He meant like 11 in the morning.
Oh,
I should have said that in the first place. Like, I'm like, dude, you'll be perfectly fine to hop on. Yeah, I can send him a text and see if he wants to hop on the Wednesday episode.
Let's do it. It'd be fun.
Someone else besides us. I still want to talk for a bit. I don't know.
How much time have we got?
Like an hour or 12.
Well, we can.
Let's keep talking to
one more topic.
For my list,
my list is done. So
here, I'm gonna do this with the cards, so it's in the middle, because I have to drag over yours to get to the complete list, and you can just go left.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, I feel like it's easier if it's in the middle. See, 11-year-old girl wins $300,000 after police seize and kill her goat. This one's. Hang on, this is a fun story.
That was. Let's do that next. Because that was. But
I put this on here when we started using this board to store topics. So
which one?
The goat one.
Oh, I meant the Milwaukee man.
Oh, thank God. Okay, I thought we were going to the goat one. I want to talk about this anyway. So, I actually know about the story because I read a bit of this beforehand. So
okay,
basically,
so you go ahead.
From what I understand, he was playing like NBA 2K or whatever, and he was getting his ass kicked, so he grabbed his baby and threw him into the wall.
That is absolutely fucking terrible. Like,
that's awful. It's not funny at all.
I don't understand what in someone's right mind would do that. Like,
the first thing I thought of was like your son asking you, like, come up to you and ask you to fix the phone. You're like, shut the fuck up, I'm podcasting, and you fucking throw him into the wall.
God. I mean,
Dad.
yeah, I understand getting frustrated, but it's like, you're just like, fucking the Hulk with Loki, just like.
They're fucking baby.
over over in even over that game. That game
Like,
is
I
not
get it
that
if it was
great.
like Call of Duty or some shit, because that game pissed me
I
off.
wouldn't get it at all, but it's like,
Yeah, me either. That's fucked up.
God, I don't even. That is just
Swinging
horrible.
around like a sock with some rocks in it.
Honestly, all I can imagine is fucking Hulk with Loki just fucking. It's horrible. But some people should just not be parents.
Oh, I agree 100%. Like,
Is the
you should have to take a test or something before you become a parent.
like, I just don't understand how people like that like I know, like, if I'm and wakes up, I get off immediately, and I'm off all day and night until around 5 o'clock ish. I'll After being with them all day, I will sit down, we'll do this or whatever. But like, I just don't understand why you would do that. Like,
Like,
it
dude,
wasn't
I would
even
rather like put a couple holes in my wall before I like
right.
started spiking my kid around the room, because it's fucking like NBA 2K of all things. How do people? Is that game fun? I've never played an NBA game.
I've only played like 2008 and 2009.
Yeah, it's not even the same anymore. I know, like, they got Jake from State Farm or whatever. You can hang out with him.
It's just the same game every
People buy it up though. I don't understand.
I know, it doesn't make any
Like,
sense.
okay, at least Call of Duty, and I hate to have to defend Call of Duty here. Like, at least you get like new maps and guns and shit. Like, what the fuck do you do to basketball to make it different? It's fucking basketball.
Exactly.
Oh, this time you dribble the bowling ball around. Oh, cool.
I think Black Ops 6 is probably
It's a good game.
the best newer one that there is.
I would be
And
inclined to agree.
I think the whole Black Ops like series.
You almost said Black Lives Matter.
I said Black Ops. I almost said Black
Lives.
Ops.
They said Black
I almost
Lives.
said
I was like, what are you
Wops. I
talking
know.
about? Like, how did we get here? Cold War was
God.
all right.
But all the Black Ops series, I think, is probably the best out of all the Call of Duties.
Black Ops 4 is like whatever. I wasn't a fan
Yeah.
of Black Ops 4. Black Ops 3
Black
was like
Ops
the best one. And
2 and
like,
3 were probably neck to neck to being the best.
yeah, but for like different reasons. Like, Black Ops 3 had pretty okay movement.
I think I missed. Was there a Black Ops 5?
That was Cold War.
Oh, it was Cold War. Okay.
They didn't put a number on it. I was thinking of that today. I was like, oh, hey, if we're at Black Ops 6, where did 5 go? I'm like, oh, they have Cold War.
I think I also missed 4. I don't.
4 was like, they had like health bars or something.
Oh, they had health bars.
I think.
Wow.
I don't remember Black Ops 4. I don't think anyone does, because they got rid of like the thruster packs or whatever. That's crazy. Like, they remember the era of Call of Duty thruster packs, and now we don't have them.
Oh,
We're
yes.
never gonna get them ever again.
Fucking the worst Call of Duty ever being fucking Advanced Warfare. Or no. Or was it Ghost?
Ghost didn't have the jetpacks. I think you're thinking Infinite Warfare.
Infinite Warfare,
That
yeah.
game actually wasn't that bad. I don't think. I played that a little bit. I had that on my PS4.
I think I played it a little bit too, but I just...
The zombies was okay, and the multiplayer was alright. I heard the campaign's really, really good. I haven't played it, though.
What's the worst zombies?
World War II.
World War II? I would say... Which one was World War II's?
It was like... It basically just told you how to play the fucking map. Like, and it had, like, built-in jump scares, too, for some reason.
I think I played a lot of World War II's. I thought I didn't mind it too much. I played a lot of Modern Warfare. the remastered one, the new one.
They had zombies.
I think so. Whichever one has, I think it actually is Modern Warfare 3's that
Oh, Modern
had
Warfare 3. Yeah, they had zombies in that.
they had the open, like the battle royale zombies.
I heard that wasn't that good.
It was horrible.
Okay, I thought you were over here saying it was good.
I played a little bit of it. I'm trying to remember the one I played a lot, but I can't for some reason. I think it
I
was
played the
Cold
shit
War.
out of Black Ops 1 zombies.
Oh yeah,
Like even solo, that was fun. I do the Noctur on Toten.
knocked her on
And then
Dalton.
5, where you play as JFK and everybody.
I think a lot of the zombies is about all the same though, and when they try to change it, it's
Black Ops
bad.
3 was the best zombies ever. We had like the best Easter eggs, the best maps, the best guns.
I guess when you get into the Easter eggs, that's where it would be. I never got into those. I just play zombies
Just to like
and
see how
then-
far you can go or whatever.
pretty much. So
See, like I'm kind of retarded though, because like I have to have an objective when I'm doing a game. I can't just be like, oh, I'm just doing this and I'm gonna see how I go.
well, my that's my objective is see how get to an infinite amount of
It's
levels.
so
to
open ended, bro.
survive.
I have to be told what to do pretty much.
I would like, because I've been playing a lot of the Black Ops and the zombies look cool. I think the zombies is probably is about the best one that I've played in a
I
long
heard it's
time.
really good. I haven't had the chance to play it.
And we should definitely play it tonight.
Mhm.
We should definitely play it tonight.
I'm down.
But we should forgot where I was going with that, but I would like to do the Easter eggs and all that to them because I've always been interested in them, but I've usually always played them alone. So I just go as far. I played Black Ops 2 zombies a lot with friends, but that was when they would come over back in the day. They would have to come over to. Did you freeze?
I was sitting still. I was sitting. I like wasn't blinking. I was sitting still, seeing if I could trick you to
You're
think
like-
I froze. I'm pretty good at this. Watch. I'll punch myself in the balls. That hurt. Ow. You're blinking, retard. You can't blink.
Here, I'll just.
You're like staring at the camera and blinking at me. I was like, oh, we froze. And you're like twitching. You're like,
Oh, fuck. I've got them.
oh, that hurt. Ow. Yeah, I mean,
Well,
we can call it there if you want. I feel like our boats ran out of steam or whatever.
like and subscribe, my dudes.
This would be the point where I point them towards our Patreon, but we don't have one, so
Point to Patreon. It's right there in the video. It's nowhere.
we don't have it. It doesn't exist.
We don't
yet.
have it.
I hope we get it by Tuesday. I don't know.
I'm gonna hate because I haven't been looking at myself the whole.
I've been staring at myself this entire time.
I just
you.
been looking at you. So.
Yeah, see, I would have it to where it's like your full screen, but then that's what would be recorded, and it'd be kind of weird if I'm just a little dot in the bottom left.
Yeah.
This is a cool setup, though. I like this setup. I was going to do StreamYard, but it's like $20 a month. I'm like, never mind. We're not doing StreamYard.
Good grief.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, folks. Like and subscribe. And
I hope this doesn't, like, negatively affect my life now that my face is connected to the brand.
like and subscribe.
Bye.